Hello students, welcome you all to another session of Amazing World of Science, and I am your science teacher. So today we are going to continue with chapter 2, Acid, Base and Salts from NCERT Science class 10. So already I have uploaded one session of this lesson, and today we are continuing from where we had stopped in our last class. If you remember, we have learned about what happens to an acid or base in a water solution. So we were talking about it, and we learned a few equations, and see, that is NaOH, when it reacts in water medium, it splits into Na plus ions and OH minus ions. Okay, that is acids give H3O plus or H plus aqueous ions in water. Okay. So now we were talking about what happens when a base is dissolved in water. So when a base is dissolved in water, what happens is that it dissociates or splits into Na plus half of this Na plus and OHs minus ions. Okay, so what are ions? Do you know what is meant by an ion? See, whenever a reaction takes place, when a metal, see, sodium is a metal, so it donates electron, or metals have a tendency to give away electron. So you know the configuration of atomic number of sodium is 11. So what is the electronic configuration? 281. So how many valence electrons are there? Valence electron is the number of electron in the outermost shell. So 1 electron is there for sodium atom. So what does it do? The sodium will donate that 1 electron. So since it donates 1 electron, it forms Na plus 1 plus charge, Na plus ion. Understand? Now see here, similarly KOH also, potassium hydroxide also in presence of water gives K plus and OH minus ions, and also MgOH twice, that is magnesium hydroxide, that also in presence of water gives Mg2 plus and 2OH. Why 2 plus? Because magnesium valence electron is 2, so it donates 2 electrons and forms 2 plus ions. Okay, so what do you understand from all this? Bases give hydroxide ions in water. So bases which are solutions in water are called alkalis. Remember, you will be asked to differentiate between bases and alkalis. So bases that dissolve in water is called alkali. Okay, why? Because all bases will not dissolve in water, and alkali is a base that dissolves in water. That is the difference. Okay, and see, when you touch them, they have a soapy feeling, and it's bitter, corrosive. Or never touch them or taste them. Okay, because it will be very harmful to you. Now we learned that all acids give H plus ions, and all bases give OH minus ions. Now we can see neutralization reaction. How does it happen? Acid plus base gives salt and water. So for example of an acid, let it be HX plus MOH. Okay, so what happens is that HOH will go away and MX will be formed. Okay, H plus plus OH minus ions will give you H2O. Now we will see what is involved when water is mixed with an acid or base. For that, we will do one activity. What have you got to do? Just take a beaker and 10 ml of water in it, add a little bit of concentrated sulfuric acid, then swirl, turn the beaker slowly. Then you just touch the base of the beaker. What can you notice? There is a change in temperature, because you can feel a little bit of heat when you touch it. Why does this happen? Is this an endothermic or exothermic process? So I'll upload separately all the activities and answers to that. So already I've uploaded a few activities, so that I'll be uploading it as notes for you. Okay, that you can refer to it. See, the process of dissolving an acid or base in water is always exothermic. You know the reactions are two types: exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. What is meant by exothermic reaction? Reactions in which heat energy is given out, okay, to the surroundings. What is endothermic? Endothermic reactions, see, from the surroundings the system will absorb heat. Such reactions are called endothermic. But here, when you dissolve acid or base in water, These are exothermic, it gives out great amount of heat. So you have to be very careful while mixing concentrated nitric acid or sulfuric acid with water, because concentrated acids are highly corrosive and they are highly reactive. So always you have to add acid slowly to water with constant stirring. Suppose if you add water to concentrated acid, heat generated will cause it to splash out, okay, everywhere, and if it falls in your hand or body, it will burn, okay, and even the glass container will also break due to the excessive heating, okay. Look out for the warning sign on the can of concentrated sulfuric acid or on the bottle of sodium hydroxide pellet. And when you mix an acid or base with water, that will result in the decrease in concentration of H3O plus or OH ions per unit volume. So we call that process dilution. And when you add water to acid or base, we say that it is diluted. Okay, so I think you understood this concept. Now we will see how strong are acid or base solutions. Okay, you know that acid base indicators are used to differentiate between an acid and a base. Okay, and also you learned in previous section how do you dilute, how do you decrease concentration, okay, by adding water. And can you quantitatively find the amount of ions present in a solution, and how can you find out how strong is an acid or base? You can just do this by making use of a universal indicator. What is an universal indicator? It comes for the exam mostly. That is a mixture of several indicators, okay. So the universal indicator, it can show different colors and different concentrations of hydrogen ions in solution. And there is a scale for measuring hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. It's called pH scale, okay, remember. And P in pH stands for potence in German, that is meaning power. So pH scale, you can measure pH from 0, that 0 means it's highly acidic, to 14, 14 means alkaline. So when you think about pH, it's just a number which shows if the given substance is an acid or basic in nature. Okay, see, if the hydronium ion concentration is higher, pH value will be lower. If it is a neutral solution, pH value will be 7. If the value is less than 7, then it means that it is an acidic solution. From if pH value increases from 7 to 14, it shows that OH concentration of the solution increases, that is alkali strength will increases. Okay, so a paper which is you can see it here, variation of pH with change in concentration of H plus and OH minus ions. See, normal neutral is 7, less than 7 from here to left side to 0 means acid nature is increasing, okay. And see, right hand side from 7 to 14 means basic nature is increasing, okay. Here OH minus and H plus ions, increase in H plus ion concentration, decrease in OH minus ion concentration. I hope you have understood this concept thoroughly, and I just wanted to mention one thing to you all. Why I prefer to do recorded sessions is that you can just go through these sessions again and again according to your convenience and according to your speed. It will be more useful to you and benefit you more rather than going into live session. You can learn at your own pace. Okay, I hope today's concepts are all clear to you. We'll be uploading slowly so that you can learn very easily and thoroughly, and I'll be uploading the activity based questions as well. And already so many students have subscribed to my channel, and we are extremely happy to see the overwhelming response to Amazing World of Science. Please do keep supporting our channel, because when you support us, it will give us more enthusiasm to keep on posting such good videos of the class NCERT based textbook line to line lessons to you. And do like, share and subscribe to our channel Amazing World of Science, and thanks for watching the video.